Everybody loves a bedtime story. I am Miss Mikayla, here to read Bedtime Psalms for Sleep. This is a spiritually safe place to meditate. Rather than clearing our minds, we're going to fill our minds with the love, the light, the clarity, the peace, and the excellent, praiseworthy, trustworthy words of our living, breathing God who rules the heavens and the earth. We'll take every thought captive, subject to the heavenly courts. We won't judge them ourselves, but our judge we will endorse. We surrender our thoughts, our will, and our breath. With our heart, soul, mind, and strength, we'll love God, and we will rest. Jesus said, "Come to me, all who are weary, all who are weary," not just the English speakers, not just the white people. He said every freaking person, whether you have a history of criminal activity or not, or even you have no history and you're a baby. He said, "Come to me." And I will. He promised. He's like, "I'm going to give you some rest, and you're going to get it, and you're going to wake up refreshed, and you are going to live with purpose." I don't know who needs to hear that, but that's what Jesus said. He said it 2,000 years ago, and he's still the same God today, and it is just as relevant today. And we who are on this channel are planning on living for eternity. So strap yourselves in, and let's read the word of the Lord. What's he got for us today? Vindicate me, O Lord, for I have walked in my integrity, and I have trusted in the Lord without wavering. How many of you are like that? You've trusted what God said without wavering? Even after years of people saying that the dream he gave you is impossible to accomplish. It's not you who accomplishes it. It's not in your power. It's God. Verse 2, "Prove me, O Lord, and try me. Test my heart and my mind. For your steadfast love is before my eyes, and I walk in your faithfulness. I do not sit with men of falsehood, nor do I consort with hypocrites." No, I don't associate with those. "I hate the assembly of evildoers, and I will not sit with the wicked. I wash my hands in innocence and go around your altar, O Lord, proclaiming thanksgiving aloud and telling all your wondrous deeds. O Lord, I love the habitation of your house and the place where your glory dwells. Do not sweep my soul away with sinners, nor my life with bloodthirsty men, in whose hands are evil devices, and whose right hands are full of bribes. But as for me, I shall walk with integrity. I shall walk in my integrity. Redeem me and be gracious to me. My foot stands on level ground in the great assembly. I will bless the Lord." My feet stand on level ground. I am not any worse than you. I'm also not any better. I'm on level ground. Hallelujah. I feel like the closer I've been getting with God, the more sensitive I've been becoming in the Spirit. I can just walk into a room and know this person's having a bad day, this person's having a good day, and even know where I stand with people without having any evidence of that. And of course, you don't judge by your feelings. You test it. God searches the heart. He tests the mind. But just like David, he's saying, I don't even want to sit near evil people. It messes with my energy. It messes with my nervous system. He said, I really need to dwell in the presence of the Lord. That's the pure stuff. That's the stuff that can build me up. I need to be around God. And he is always available for that. I wash my hands in innocence and go around your altar, O Lord, proclaiming thanksgiving aloud, telling all your wondrous deeds. And he loves the habitation of God's house and the place where God's glory dwells. The more sensitive you are, the more you need that. I was driving by a church the other day. I was invited to go inside and do some swing dancing. I'm in my late 20s now. How many more opportunities of swing dancing do I have left? And I was really excited to go, but as I drove by, I just felt this darkness over me. I felt the spiritual weight. I felt the pressure. Didn't know what it was about. And then I looked over and I saw one of those rainbow flags. And I said, okay, this isn't a snobby thing. This isn't a I'm better than you thing. This is sensory overload for me. I need to stay in the presence of the Lord, the place where the God's glory dwells. And King David's just the same. And he knows that, even though he doesn't associate with those who are evil, that God will do the work in vindicating him. He doesn't have to prove himself. He said, God, prove me, O Lord, and try me and test my heart and my mind. For your steadfast love is before my eyes, and I walk in your faithfulness. I do warn you guys that the closer you get with God, the less you desire to be around people who are bad influences. When you're influencing them, it's different. That's ministry. But when they're influencing you, and it's messing with your spirit, it's messing with your soul, your mind, your emotions, that's not where God has you. You are precious cargo in the eyes of the Lord. And he wants you to be a plant in the best soil possible. You wouldn't just throw a sapling out there in the middle of the cold and expect it to grow. You have to nurture it for a while until it's strong enough to be out there in the cold. It's the same way with us. We will come out from among them and be separate. I also had a lady tell me that she's angry that I marketed my YouTube channel for children's books and then started promoting Bible content. She said it was a bait and switch, that it was low integrity, that it's not fair. And I told her, I love my enemies, and I hope this encourages you to pay attention to what your kids are exposed to. Because if you think the Bible's the worst of it, there's a lot worse kids' content out there, and that is worth exploring. But I just want to be able to rest in the presence of the Lord and to do what I'm called to do. In ministry, you're not called to every person. Jesus didn't stay in towns very long. He went from one town to another, to another, to another, to another. Because as people got more familiar with him, they grew to be entitled to his miracles. They grew to be less understanding of who he is. Familiarity takes away a lot of things. And that's why a lot of ministers have chosen the nomadic lifestyle, going from one place to another. I know that's a lot of food for thought. Keep on dreaming. Good night.